Good evening. My name is Jack Workman, son of a builder. I've been involved in church for over 50 years, and I've learned to volunteer or to be volunteered. And that brings me to how I've become involved with Wings of Refuge. I was invited by Kay Rice to the first meeting back in November of 2018. She knew that I'd just helped finish our new church building and that she thought that this might be something up my alley. So I went, I signed up, and I volunteered. I've enjoyed working with men of faith where we pray before lunch, where there's no cussing going on here. First construction job I've ever been on where there's been no cussing. I've had a personal relationship with God for 50 plus years that I've been in church. So I know what He can do through prayer and through faith. I'd like to quote a Bible verse, Matthew 21:22. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. The key word here is believing. In other words, having faith that what you're asking that He will do. If we don't believe what we're asking, it won't happen. I have a couple of favorite memories of this TLC building. One of them is the day that Go Serve Global was finishing up their project here, and after we ate lunch, all the men stayed around the table and we prayed that morning or that afternoon. Every man prayed that what we've done here will be a big help to any of those girls that come through this building. And it was real touching to see the emotions of the men who prayed that day. One of the other memories I have of Wings of Refuge working on the first building was afterwards they'd asked me to come back and put together office furniture when they got it, so I did, and I brought a couple of homemade cheesecakes to the girls. And the thing that I still have on my bookshelf is a homemade card that I got from the girls thanking me for that homemade cheesecake. I'd like to encourage other people to get involved. First of all, you can get involved by praying. Praying because the need is so great. This isn't the last house, I'm sure. I'm sure there's going to be another house. That means that financially, we're going to have to decide what we want to do. Now, 2020 has been a very hard year. We've had the pandemic. We've had a derecho come through Iowa. But I want you to think about what you might donate. 2020, let's put that in perspective. $20.20, $200.20, $2,000.20. Search yourself and see what God would have you to do to help progress, not only finishing up this building, but start working on a savings for the next one, because there will be another one.